All right, folks, Jay Boone down here at Emerald City Guitars for my pick of the day. For today, I have a 57-year-old Martin Triple Aught 18. This one's a beauty, man. Really good year. The early 60s are among some of my favorites because they're affordable, yet it's a really good era for building for Martin. And it's kind of some of that folk era, and this was a really popular one among the folk crowd. Just a great size, that Triple Aught size. Small enough to where it's very comfortable to play, but yet a big enough box to where it projects very well and has a nice rich tone. Of course, the Triple Aught 18 features a solid mahogany body and a solid spruce top. You can see that really nice tortoise guard there, original guard on there, not peeling up or anything. It's in really nice condition, and a lot of times you see those guards shrink up and it'll create a crack on the top. This is crack-free. Top, in fact, is crack-free as well. There's a couple little dings that you can see here and there, but for a guitar that's been played and that's pushing 60, it's in really nice condition. Now you flip it over here. You can see the back, two-piece mahogany, really nice shape. It's got a few little, scrapes and brush marks in it there, and just kind of natural wear type stuff. I'm looking at the sides of this guitar, and although there is some scuffing, really good, honest, natural player wear. Not a lot to talk about in terms of repairs or cracks or anything. See the back of that mahogany neck in very nice condition. Now note that these tuners here, although they look original to you, are actually Repro Tuners, and they are direct replacements for the original ones, which are in fact in the case and look to be in good shape. A lot of guys will take those off to preserve them, put the new Repros in, and you got a really nice, solid tuner with many years left in it. Keep that guitar in tune for you. Flip it over here. You can see the Brazilian Rosewood fretboard there. You see some really nice grain in that, and the very simple dot inlays. I love the 18 series Martins, whether it's a D, a single aught, double aught, triple aught. Aesthetically pleasing, very simple. They just look really nice, really a classic look, and this one's no exception. Now this one has had all the right things done to it. A customer of ours purchased this a few years ago, and he handed it off to Mark Tossman, renowned luthier, Martin, Gibson expert, repairman, among one of the best in the country, if not the world. So Mark took it in and he did a neck reset. He refretted the instrument, and at that time, he put a new ivory saddle in it, and he was able to keep the original nut, but I see a note on there that he shimmed it, and I can see that it's not a real obvious shim, but it's great when you're able to keep that original nut, and he did a great job of putting that back together. It has a metal strap button on it here. I've got the original plastic one that plugs in. This is a really solid, nice strap button on there. And then if you flip it over, it's got one here on the heel as well. So those have been added just so it's a really solid way to use this guitar with a strap if need be. So just a primo example, man, and just a beautiful little instrument. Now this was brought to us in a modern Martin hardshell case. That's a really nice case that fits this guitar perfectly, and it will ship very well with that and will last for probably another 50 or 60 years if you don't beat it up and tour with it extensively. So yeah, not much more to say, just a beautiful early 60s Martin Triple Aught 18 that's had all the right things done to it, and it is ready to go, and man, you gotta love these old Martins, and especially one like this that's maintained its integrity and it has been worked on by a person of such renown as our own Mark Tossman. So I'm gonna strum this a little bit, and I'm gonna let you hear how this thing sounds with a little bit with a capo and then just some flat picking. So here we go. All right, folks, there you have it. My pick of the day, an original 1963 Martin Triple Odd 18 with some beautiful work done on it by Mark Tossman. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're all doing well out there, and we'll see you next time.